Matt Gaetz apparently didn't like some of the subtle criticism I did of him. It wasn't that subtle, to be fair. I'm highly critical of him because he's an absolute monster. But when he voted against a human trafficking bill recently, despite being part of the Q caucus that loves to pretend that they care about exploitation and human trafficking and all that, I pointed out, I sent out a tweet so that people would know about this, just saying weird, Marjorie Greene, Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, and others who talk endlessly about human trafficking, suspiciously opposed to a law to help combat it. And a lot of people saw that tweet, including Matt Gaetz, who responded saying, this bill was amnesty for illegals, which, I guess we're gonna have to move past the disgusting language that he chose to use there, but it's also not true remotely. That bill would be re-upping a program that has been around for 22 years. To put it in perspective, that plan is so old Matt Gaetz wouldn't date it. It's been around for more than 2 decades. It has been passed over and over again without any controversy. And even in this vote, almost every Republican voted to continue it. And I don't think that every single Republican is putting tons of money into amnesty for illegals. That is not an actual explanation for what's going on right now, which leaves us wondering, what is the actual explanation? Why is it that this guy decided he needs to stand against a bill designed to stop human trafficking and provide funds for those who have been trafficked? Why is it that this isn't even the first time that he's done that? The dude back when he was in, I believe, Florida State Legislature voted against a human trafficking bill there too. And I believe, check this, I believe he was the only person in that case. Now he's got a little bit of awful company. But why is he on the record over and over the years of being against efforts to stop human trafficking? Is it because he's alleged to participate in some human trafficking? I don't know, Matt Gaetz. I'm gonna need a little bit more explanation because you're coming up short so far. Sabrina, what do you think?
I love how people can just hop on Twitter and say anything like this bill was amnesty for illegals. Like, yeah, screw the horrific language. But like, it just wasn't true. He just wants to say anything because the people who follow him, they're not gonna fact check it. They're not gonna read the bill or anything. He just wants to have something to say back. So yeah. Congratulations, John. You got Matt Gaetz's attention at your age.
I just want to make him feel bad. They just want to own the libs. I just want to own Matt Gaetz. That's it. But my favorite part about this is that I woke up to that message. He had sent it if he's in Florida. I don't know if he's in Florida, but if he's in Florida or DC, he sent that at 2:13 in the morning, which is weird. What was he getting home from doing? But anyway, normally when one of these right wingers like ats me or quote retweets me, it leads to an absolute like tsunami of trolls. In this case, it didn't, interestingly, and I think I know why. They don't want to engage with this thing because it looks really bad for Matt Gaetz. Look at, like, I'm just gonna show you this last screenshot. There was so much coverage of this issue, and there is so little good reason to have opposed this bill that I don't even think the normal Matt Gaetz defenders want to get involved in this. I think they would like to just keep their head down, move on, and hope that in a couple days people forget about this vote. But we're not gonna forget, okay? We remember. Pepperidge Farms remembers, and we remember when it comes to Matt Gaetz and human trafficking. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.